What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Missflips. In today's episode, we are making over this awesome side table set that I found on Marketplace for $60. They are mid-century modern, so I'm hoping to get a pretty good price for them after I'm done. So let's see what we can do with these babies. These side tables for $60 were honestly in really good condition, but there was just this weird red hue everywhere and like in splotches, and I've never seen that before. So if anybody in the comments knows what these red splotchy things are, let me know, because I would like to know. And if you know how to solve it, that would be great. At this time, I had no idea how to solve it, so we are going to go in and do a full cleaning and a full makeover of these awesome side tables. I'm in the process of doing 4 pieces for a client, so I needed something that I could fit easily in between that would be quick and simple to work on. I started off by getting these cuffs removed so I could give these pieces a proper cleaning and make sure that I didn't get any paint on them when it came to it. Though some of these were a little stubborn, so I had to give them a little tap to encourage them. This helps to loosen any glue or sticky residue that's keeping it in place. The veneer on the bottom of these pieces was absolutely trashed, so I decided to go in and just peel them off, considering that there was no point in fixing them. They don't show, and the wood underneath was in really good shape. To clean these pieces, I am using Stripwell's Surface Cleanser. It is so good at cleaning surfaces and degreasing, and it also scuff sands for you. So it's a liquid sander and a cleaner all in one. If you would like to check out their products as well as their paint stripper, I do have the link in the description below, and make sure to use my code for a tasty discount. So I found this little nifty guy on the bottom of the pieces, so I just double checked using Google Lens to make sure that I wasn't dealing with anything that was really valuable. And it turns out that I wasn't. They were just a standard table, nothing crazy, and this was probably the closest thing that I found to them, but still, they were not those pieces. So I decided to go ahead, knowing that I wasn't dealing with thousands of dollars worth of furniture. I decided to continue on with my original plan. I used a detail sander to get into these tight corners here, and then used an orbital sander for the rest of the piece, but just using this detail sander was just so helpful to get into each little wedge here. Per usual, I am starting off with a 120 grit and then moving on to a 180 and then up to 220. Hooking up my orbital sander was literally the best thing I have ever done. It saves me so much cleanup time and doesn't get dust everywhere, meaning I can sand wherever, whenever, rain or shine. If you would like a link to the little pipe that I use to connect the two, let me know in the comments and I'll send you the link. To protect this lovely veneer from any of the paint, I used my favorite painter's tape, which I have listed in the description below for you guys. It is such good tape. No need for a clear coat or any tricks to get that straight edge. You get it every time with this stuff. And no, it is not frog tape. I decided to go with the color Crocodile from Good Bones Paint. It's a chalk-based paint, so it doesn't require any primer. It just needs a little scuff sand. And this color is gorgeous. It has more of like a neutral palette rather than like a really strong green, and I honestly thought it went really well with the color of the wood. While I let the coats dry, I went inside to clean up the brass cuffs, and for that I'm just soaking them in some hot water with some Barkeeper's Friend. Three coats later and we are ready for top coat. Because I was doing the commission with 4 pieces, I had to let a lot of time pass in between this stage and the previous stage, so there was a lot of dirt and dust that collected on top of these guys, so I just gave them a quick wipe off, which you should probably do anyways before putting on a top coat, and then I went in with a polyurethane in a satin finish. For some odd reason, I decided that I wanted to paint these black because the Barkeeper's Friend didn't get rid of a lot of the stains that were on these cuffs, unfortunately. And so I knew I had to paint them, and I had black spray paint, so I was like, why not try it? I did not like it at all. I didn't think it went with the piece in the least. So I decided to switch them out and use a gold spray paint instead. This went much better with the piece and I am so happy about it. It was actually kind of hard to get these cuffs all the way on, but I eventually succeeded by lots of pushing and pressing and all that good jazz. But anyways, with this video coming to an end, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to you guys for supporting my channel. If you haven't yet, make sure to like and subscribe and do all those things so that we can stay a happy flippin' family. And until next time, stay flippin'.